Have you ever wondered what happens to the public money invested with your local Habitat affiliate? Where does it all go? And who does it help? In short, grants made to Athens Area Habitat are spent locally to provide housing, renovate neighborhoods, help homeless families and young adults turn their lives around, keep disabled homeowners in their own homes, and more. To see how Athens Area Habitat brings grant funding into our community and where it comes from, we need to start with the general fund. Granting agencies want to know that the organizations they support are already supported by the local community, and they want to be sure the money is spent as promised. That's why public grants received by Athens Area Habitat are reimbursable, which means we spend our own money first out of our general fund and only receive the grant after the work has been completed, exactly as we said it would be in the grant application. Some of the grants we receive are matching grants, which means we pay our portion of the needed amount and the granting agency makes up the rest. And that's why local support is critical. Without it, there's simply not enough in the general fund to meet these requirements. Public funds granted to Athens Area Habitat are spent on projects in our own service area of Clark, Oconee, and Oglethorpe counties. They flow to local businesses, such as building and landscape supply companies, engineering firms, and subcontractors in fields like grading, plumbing, and electrical, as well as to local government in the form of taxes and fees. Because we have strong local support, Athens Area Habitat is able to apply for several types of funding, including community development block grants, home investment partnership grants from the Department of Housing and Urban Development, federal congressional funding, and other sources, such as funds from the American Rescue Plan Act and the Governor's Office of Planning and Budget. Community development block grants are federal grants aimed at building stronger and more resilient communities by supporting projects that rehab unused housing, provide assistance to homeowners, and stimulate economic development, among other goals. These matching grants allow our Brush with Kindness and AIM programs to help more lower-income homeowners stay in their own houses by performing needed repairs and by providing disability modifications. Home grants are federal funds distributed to the states to support homeownership opportunities for low-income residents and affordable rentals for very low-income residents. These grants are project-specific and help us build more homes and construct necessary infrastructure, such as new streets and sewer lines to service those homes. Congressionally directed spending is also available on a project-by-project basis. For example, the Office of Community Planning and Development offers grants to housing nonprofits which expand economic opportunities for low-income families and individuals by creating high-quality homes they can afford. At the state level, the Governor's Office of Planning and Budget supports qualifying projects through initiatives such as the Investments in Housing program, which seeks to increase shelter for the unhoused. One such program is Athens Area Habitat's partnership with Lydia's Place, providing shelter for homeless youth accepted into area colleges and universities. Municipal governments can also issue grants to housing nonprofits. Recently, Athens-Clarke County invested funding from the American Rescue Plan Act into a habitat collaboration with Family Promise, which provides apartments for families recovering from homelessness. Grant funding awarded to Athens Area Habitat provides not only shelter, but also an economic foothold for lower-income residents of our service area. Multiple studies agree that housing stability isn't just a matter of having a safe place to live. It also improves health, allows families to save more and build generational wealth, raises children's academic achievement, and drastically reduces the need for public assistance. A 2017 study on Habitat homes in Georgia found that of Habitat homeowners receiving public benefits, 70% were able to reduce their need, with half eliminating their need for public assistance altogether. New Habitat homes also generate additional tax revenue to help fund local services. And our Renew Athens program, which rehabilitates abandoned housing, eliminates blight and raises property values for neighbors. Once homes are completed, Habitat mortgages and leases are paid into the local affiliate's general fund, which means Habitat homeowners and renters are paying back so that more homes can be built in the future. And that means more affordable housing without the need for additional public investment. And of course, spending grant money in our service area helps stimulate the local economy. The most recent studies estimate that every dollar spent by Habitat affiliates generates an additional 74 cents in downstream economic activity. In short, having a local Habitat affiliate benefits the entire community. And the more local support that affiliate has, the more grant dollars it can bring to the community for economic development. Public funding isn't the only source of grants available to Athens Area Habitat. Many private, nonprofit, and family foundations chip in as well. Ultimately, all our funding, whether in the form of grants, donations, fundraisers, or sales from our thrift stores, is invested right here in our local community to provide housing, make families more secure and prosperous, transform abandoned shelter into homes, and generate future funding for more affordable housing. We call it the virtuous cycle, and our donors make it all happen. Thank you to everyone who enables us to do the work we do.